And welcome to the NGCS MRCL on MCRN Twitch. I'm your host Marcus, and I'm here at Fontana, California for the Auto Club 400 for race number 3. Last week we were in Rockingham, and a no caution race ended up being won by Rudy, who did not qualify, barely missed it, and it's going to be unfortunate for him as we get ready for a 100-lap dash in Fontana. It's going to be a fun one. There's going to be night, probably. I don't know. Anyway, there's daylight savings. There shouldn't be night. Now that I think about it. Let me think. Pace 100. No, pace. Wait. All right, your starting order. Blake is going to be on pole, his first pole this season. In second place is Mr. Shu, part-timer. He finally showed up, and he made second in his first start. In third is Miguel. Miguel going to be in third. I think he's from Cali. I should be wrong. I might be right. In fourth is in the VVA number 4. That's Kimmy. Kimmy finally making a start of that Napa Auto Parts, Napa batteries. In fourth, right behind him, MCRN in the Valvoline Next Gen 17 Fusion. And behind him, VVA, almost lock out your top 4. That's Newbly. Newbly in 5th. You never thought you would have saw him here, but here he is. In 6th is Jagster. Did I get it wrong? No, I didn't get it wrong. Jagster in 6th place at number 83, Blockbuster, running for TSP. And right behind him is Adrian. Wait, let me see. Maybe in 2 laps. I gotta be an official and do this, so it's kind of a little difficult. Right behind Jagster is Adrian, your Lagtona 500 winner in the Kellogg's Car Quest number 1 for Fusion. Right behind him is Dotson Boy and also Cam Buggus team owner. And Sin, your 9-time, we forgot the number. Sin is back. Shadow, finals. What am I saying? Shadow finishes your field. The California kid looking to make his first start here. No, second start. He made Lagtona. Double up, even numbers go high. And this is not easy to do, to juggle being an official and to basically do this. Gester, do you have clips? Okay, so Alex is California. I didn't say. This is embarrassing. Yeah, Gester, you can. Again, stream cannot hear you, but I'm able to hear you. Maybe this time. And the official start of the race, after whatever the hell that was. Let's get California racing here in California. Coming to the green. Green flag now! Boogity, boogity, boogity! We're back racing in MRCL! Everyone spread out completely! With Blake leading, Mr. Shu and Miguel up in second place. Gonna go into turn number 3. Still very closed in racing with Blake. And Blake's gonna lead lap 1. Mr. Shu looking to battle that number 10 car of Blake. Oh no, yeah, I'm responding to you. Miguel looking for second place, going to the inside. Side by side now, lap number 3, Blake still leads. And it is looking to get a little calmer for this start of this race. Oh, Miguel shoved up Mr. Shu. And in the back, it's Adrian leading that little pack right there with Shadow already making his way up. Currently plus 5 spots, now plus 4 from the start of the race as Blake leads again. Led all the laps currently. Miguel looking to take it away. There's a lot of California kids here. There's Miguel, Axe. Your top 4 is from California. Oh, Blake hits the wall, spinning, flipping. Everyone dodges him. Oh my God. Unfortunate for the number 10 VBA. Oh my gosh, and that could have been horrible. Axe now. Looks like he is gonna lead this lap, another California kid. Oh, Mr. Shu gonna slide up a little bit into Miguel. And that leaves room for Kimmy, the other VVA car, as the 77 and 1 manufacturer teammates battling for 5th place right now. Axe gonna make a move onto the inside. Kimmy going to the outside. Here comes Miguel into the inside of Mr. Shu. Side by side. Who's gonna get the runoff? Looks like Kimmy might get a better run. Oh, in the back, that's Adrian and Newbly. Looks like starting a little bit of conflict. As Kimmy gonna try to run that high lane. No one really has gotten that down, as it looks like he's going to. He mighty lifted off because slight wall tap. Here is Miguel into the inside. Trying to look for the lead. Will he finally lead this lap? Oh, the 77 of Newbly spinning to the grass. He might flip if he doesn't get it going. He's fine, it looks like. As everyone's still battling, Newbly gets hit with Adrian. Oh, Shadow gets hit by his... I think he did let off that time. As they're battling 3 wide right here. 3 wide still. There it is again. He left it off. There it is. He's on thin ice though, as I think that was Kimmy. Maybe, no, it was Mr. Shu who led that lap, as Mr. Shu leads his first lap of the season. Yeah, I got so many laps. Make sure no little monkeys join. Here goes Kimmy. Kimmy to the inside. Gonna pass Mr. Shu of WBM Motorsports. No, WB Motorsports. WB. Anyway. Shadow, the only one, or not Shadow, Miguel and Mr. Shu on independent teams in this top 4. 2 VVA cars, 1 WBM, and 1 Chicago Cubs racing car. That's the number 95. And yeah, weird. A California guy going for the Chicago Cubs. Go figure. So here's Mr. Shu with Kimmy leading. Kimmy led that lap. Side by side. Mr. Shu leads off of it. Everyone's still battling it out. In the back, it's been pretty clean so far. No stages in this season. Going to go on, or the rear cam of Mr. Shu getting pushed by Miguel now. Miguel looking to the inside, going to the roof cam. Here comes Miguel, side by side, staying with Mr. Shu. Who's going to get the run off the end? And that's going to be Miguel. Miguel's going to lead that lap now. We're going 190 miles per hour, entering turn number 1. As Blake is still trying to catch up. Miguel leading in that in and out Dodge Charger with Kimi behind. Kimi trying to ruin this California party they're having, as looks like Mr. Shu's not having it. He's trying to make a move. Does not make that move. Kimi had the run. Mr. Shu might have lifted off, looking back at the clip, as he did not. Kimi had just a better run. As here comes Axe now, following his teammate. Trying to bump him, not doing much with it. We're going to go on board with Mr. Shu, trying to make a move in third. Gets into Axe, his teammate. And here comes Sin. Sin finally showing up Sin finally showing up somewhere in the number 39 Toyota for Shadow Realm Racing. Now, you're wondering, why the hell is he here? Why isn't he in the booth? Complications. So, he's currently not at his normal place, so he will be, and before the race, he said, hey, can I get in the car? I mean, I can't stream, so, you know, you might as well use this weekend as a time to race. I mean, if you're bored, you're bored. You might want to race, And he is signed to Merc-made Tracks Racing, Lancover Racing, sorry. And he should be in the 31 car, but with complications and them not having a car, Shadow Realm Racing decided, hey, we want to use ours, as they are manufacturer teammates. That is the rule in MRCL. It is if you are in alliance, like a manufacturer teammate in alliance with whatever team. The one? No, I saw him let off again. It's fine. You're never seeing the let off. Oh, okay. So anyway, battle Kimi. Kimi and Mr. Shu side by side, as it's been a 5-car battle. Oh, Dawson got a well back there, battling hard with Shadow. And Kimi gonna lead that lap again. What was I? Yeah, so if you are basically manufacturer alliances, you are able to race whatever car they have ready for that weekend. And Shadow Realm had theirs ready, so they were able to, especially with Shadow making this race, barely making the cutoff. He would have not made the cutoff if Noah hadn't had wall tapped in his qualifying lap, which he did. Noah should have made the race, but with the rules, you cannot wall tap. As Mr. Shu hits the wall, looks like he's not going to let off. You give him chances to let off. They're not really taking it. As in the back, Shadow Jagster very far back now. Don't know what had happened with him, but it's going to make it a little bit weird and difficult for him. As everyone battling still. Damn, Axe! Blocking the number 4, his teammate. It's a teammate. It's a teammate. Oh, he's still blocking him. Damn. Hold on. I'll turn up my co-host. Oh, just to say, behind the scenes, our co-host basically is Gester. He drives the number 49 on these weekends. Just unfortunately barely missed it. So he is waiting for his opportunity before halfway. If anyone DNFs, he can hop in his car and start going about like 10 laps. 10 laps down. So, and with how last weekend, oh, that's Sid going into Miguel. I don't know what had happened. I think he shoved him up, and now it's just making mess ups. as that's going to pack up everyone, as they're going to send it in. Exactly. What number is it? Is going to have a lot of four for doing whatever he did, which could have had way worse casualties than what had happened. It only made some wall tap. As he's going to come back up with his teammate, the 1 car, the 11. Adrian looks like, I don't know if Nubly tried to wreck him there. It looked like it, but I don't know what had happened there, as the 11 car is going to get a warning for that. More contact at 28. Looks like he's going to lift off barely. Again, what a weird chain of events that just happened. It looked like Adrian was about to get turned by Nubly. I don't know if he was trying to save him or hurt him, but unfortunately that's what had happened with him. As back up front, it has stayed Axe, Kimmy, and Mr. Shu as they all come off turn number 4, oops. Looks like Mr. Shu, no, Kimmy looking for the lead now. There's no tissue. No, there is tissue. Here comes Mr. Shu. Kimmy takes the lead. Getting a push. Kimmy running away with it as Axe gets held up by Mr. Shu. It is possible for people to pull away at this track. We haven't seen it yet, though. Here comes Axe. Axe running that high lane. He's going to get that huge run. Not going to be able to do much with it, though, as here comes Miguel. As here comes Mr. Shu, maybe making a move for the lead. As Miguel makes a move on Axe for 3rd place. As here they come battling. Now, they're going to be almost 3 wide off that turn. Axe is going to push his teammate as Miguel is just going to try to hold on, trying to catch up to Mr. Shu. And it looks like they might be catching up to their fuel window. We might see some people start saving too. As here comes Miguel making a move into the inside, 3 wide. Who's going to get the run off the corner? Kimmy's going to fall back. Mr. Shu stays in it. Miguel gets shoved. Miguel going to keep the lead with Kimmy still trying to get past him. He's using that very, very low lane that you're able to use as Mr. Shu going to get inside of him. He's trying to keep his run. He might get the better run, but Kimmy hit the high lane and he has the draft from Miguel. Now this whole pack is kind of pulled away, and there goes Axe. Axe making a move. The BBA teammates now, the 4 into the wall, he's going to lift off. It has been great battling here at Fontana, California. In the words from Kester, I wish I was in it. It's okay. Bring a Jeff Gordon. Yeah, I saw. That 1 car just has not been doing so nice with the wall taps here at Fontana, as they're 4 wide almost with Sin. Sin now in the pack. Here comes Kimmy. Kimmy gonna go high. Kimmy looking for every lane to go. He went high, he went low. He's looking into the inside of Mr. Shu. He's gonna stay right with him. As I come off turn number 2, Axe kind of hit the wall there. Not really much he could have done. As here they come, coming to turn number 3 and 4. On 3, on 4. Now look at that. You see Shadow starting to catch up. The other California kid. Here comes Sin. Sin flipping. And it's going to completely ruin him. as there's, I don't know what the hell happened there. I think he got shoved, he had gotten shoved down as a guester. Did you see anything that had happened there? Okay, thank you. Looks like he is lagging, and it looks like that might be it for Sin, as he had, I think it was just a racing incident, and that made Axe be able to pull away. As Sin is out of his car, as we're waiting on official word. Oh, there's Sin. Looks like he is lagging. As never mind that 39 will not have that type of penalty. As it has gotten single filed out, as Miguel has already caught up to Axe, the two California people. As it is a big, big gap between all these cars. Still no caution. Again, last weekend, the first ever MCML, MRCL, NGCS, anything of my leagues to never have a caution, unless the ones that we basically said we were never going to call a caution. It did not have a caution, and it went for hella laps. So we might be looking at the same thing today, but with the new rules, if there is one more flip now, there will be a caution, as the flip counter will be 3. Still, it is 3 car wrecks are cautions, but there is a flip counter, has to be in the main pack, because I think it is a little bit too hard for a caution to be called, as it should be maybe a little bit easier. As here comes Mr. Shu having that huge run. 60. As Axe still leading. Here comes Shadow, the other California kid. I need to stop saying California kid. That's like my favorite word. California native. There's 3, 4, 5 in the field. I don't even know. Again, so unfortunate. As we might see some pitters soon. Waiting for more people to figure it out. As they're getting a little bit dicey in the back. Cambug with them. And Das spinning in the back. And that's him out of, or basically out of it. He might have lagged, I don't know. We'll see what he says. As they're almost 4 wide, and Axe gets the better run of it. Adrian's pitting. Looks like he's going to take that time to pit. So now we might see pitters, as Shadow has made his way to second place and is looking for the lead. And Shadow leads! Okay, but it looks like having some problems. Oh no, he's pitting. Look at him. Shadow leads his first lap at Fontana. Looks like Newbly also was going to pit. We got word. Looks like Kimmy is going to pit this time, as he gave the signal. I think everyone is going to start pitting, as Blake has slowly tried to catch up. That Shadow looks like he's going to pit. Shadow and Kimmy pitting together. Oh, Axe blatantly wrecks Miguel, as Miguel's going to spin. Flipping. Will he come back up? Into Blake. What had happened there? Did you see anything there? Okay, just keep watching pits. I don't know why Axe did that. But you said he froze. He froze right into the 17. That was a little suspicious. And the leader's pitting. Now, Blake will inherit the lead. with everyone has already pitted, it looks like, except for, yeah, everyone is pitted. Blake is still the only one left to pit. It is not that bad. Blake looks like he's going to pit. We're going to see the actual things. I think this is where everyone starts getting packed in, barely packed in together. There's Blake going 60. The person who will inherit the lead is Miguel. Miguel takes the lead. With not Sin behind him. I forgot Miguel hasn't pit, right? If I'm correct, or Gester. You're right, or he didn't hit a near flip, because I wasn't really count that as a flip, but Miguel did flip, and it looks like he's in the lead, but he's still yet to pit again. Remember that. The person closest to Blake or just the person who's leading is Shadow. Shadow all the way ahead of everyone. When Miguel pits, he will inherit the lead, and that will be your first round of pit stops. There should be at least 2. And here comes Miguel. Miguel coming into pit road. I don't think people can speed. They've been slowing down very early coming into pit road. So as we see here, we see Shadow catching to the front straight away. And here comes Shadow. And Shadow gonna lead. Wait, yep, there it is. Shadow leading now. And has a big gap ahead of Kimi. Again, there's still one more round of pit stops, and the only battle that we see on track is for 4th place. That is Axe and Mr. Shu. Apart from that, everyone has pit and very spread out. Again, Shadow, you never thought he would have done it, but he has. He's made himself in the perfect position to stick this whole strategy, keep this whole strategy, and be able to maybe make it to the end. As there's 10 laps for Gester. As for 3rd place, everyone's starting to pack up. That's Mr. Shu, Axe, Nubly, and Adrian. Two VVA cars, 1 VVA affiliated car, and 1 WBM Chevy. That's Mr. Shu. Not just wall tap. I think I think he needs to do something. I was thinking, I don't know what had happened with that Miguel thing. He froze, but we don't have full confirmation, and that might have ruined him. So we're gonna see. As Shadow keeps his gap. Oh, Mr. Shu goes into Axe. I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was out of anything. Getting word it was from a bad block that had happened. Again, one more flip could cause a caution in the main pack, so it would have to be this top 4 or 1st or 2nd. And looking like it, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get one. As we've just hit 30 minutes on the clock of how long this race has been going for. Can we crash already in the number 39 radio? As Gester, I will pay you if you stay to be an official. Okay. Will be much help. You've been much help, and I appreciate it. Maybe I'll get you a free. You know what? No, I won't give you money. I'll give you a free spot for next week. Okay, then we'll do that. It'll be Jeff Gordon. If you don't make it in, so basically you make it in, but regardless, you'll have the provision. Guys, I have to. Exactly. No, you can't. No. Guys, I am only doing this because I need officials. The lengths I will go. Gets permitted. No, don't do that. Actually, speaking of next week, we go to Texas Motor Speedway. That's going to be a fun one right after the IRL Las Vegas race. Mr. Shu shoves up Axe Paranel. It looks like that has caused some problems as all the VVA affiliated cars battling with Mr. Shu, the only one in that little pack. As Blake starts catching up, that's another VVA. That's Newbly shoved him down. Axe! Oh, he saved it! He didn't flip! He did, but it was, and that was a Newbly thingy, but that was weird for whatever that 77 car did. As Mr. Shu gonna wreck him! He saved it! Oh no, he's not. No, he's not. There it is. That is the caution. That was the flip. He went upside down. Yeah, that was Mr. Shu's not going to get a penalty for that, but I don't think he should have done that. And that will be the first caution of the day. We are not going to go fully. What happened? The 1-4? Oh, yeah. We're going to get open pits this time. So here they come, coming into pit road. Shadow leads it off. Yes, Kimmy's not going to pit. Same with Blake. And Newbly, the VVA guys, except for Axe, are all going to be able to do that. As there is Merc and Sam. A Shadow. No. Adrian's going to win the race off pit road. I have no clue. He just didn't do it. Oh, wait. Are you talking about with Sin? Or Sam? Double up even numbers, the 1, 13, 17, 83, and then 39. As we get ready to go green, back going. As they get ready, here they come. All of them getting ready to restart this race. Number 4, the number 10, 77 VVA affiliated cars all up front, coming to the green. Oh, what the hell happened? Please click that, Gester. Or did the 11 just stall? Okay, just that's unfortunate for everyone behind him as Blake leads! Finally back in the lead after that whole wreck. And Newbly shoving down people. It's not, especially with 4 wide, you're not able to do that. As Adrian also back up here, and we're past halfway. Gester, you are not able to get into the race. I mean, honestly, you can. It's just that you would be not 10, you'll be like 15 laps down. And that is near impossible to go by. There are 5 wide in the back. Adrian! Oh my God, the hugest pack I've seen. Adrian almost just won. Wrecking Mr. Shoe, dots! Into the wall, 2-car, 3-car wreck. Adrian gets involved. Oh my God. Oh my God. The biggest one. Just bad 4 wide. I don't know what had happened to the 3rd team. Do you know what happened to the 3rd team? Okay. I think he just said slowed down and it just... It was just a 4 wide thing. Everyone gonna pit if they need to. Said that a little late. No, I know. I removed one of his, so go back. Yes. I think having to pit twice, I think, might have messed it up because I did call it very late. There's more people pitting. Not the same. I think there's a couple more. I think the Axe is the same one. And you know, they take the opportunity. They have a chance to get more, so they're gonna get more. And honestly, it's fair. It's quite fair, but it might not help the VVA guys, especially Blake, Kimmy, and Newbly. Like I'm talking to myself. Like in the stream, they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this guy talking to?" Also, I'm feeling daylight savings now. It should be dark, but it's not. So the 411 won 1383.28. 1383 high. Okay, they did it. They did it. They're a lot more competent than the other guys. I think he's saving. I think that's what's happening. And again, it might have ruined the VVA guys, so they're going to go slow this restart. No, whoa, wait, what? What was that? Oh, okay. Thank you. Anyway, here we go. Come to the green. We're going to stay on the restart and see what happens. Coming back green again. Green flag. Back in the air. Oh, the 11 gets turned a little bit, and there's Newbly going straight in the grass, and that's the whole pack with everyone. There goes Mr. Shu, getting wrecked again. That was just a racing incident. Everyone going 4 wide, 3 wide, messed up everyone. Here's Miguel, Kimi, everyone packed into each other. Here comes Sin into the inside with Kimi. Side by side, VBA teammates. Blake gonna lead his laps again. Nope, Kimi led that lap. Oh, he goes high. What was that 17? What did happen to 17? You lied. And everyone going high, shoving each other. There goes the one. Oh, he's not gonna go. That's one flip now. And unfortunate for him as they're gonna be 4 wide again, all getting shoved together. The 17 and the, oh my God, that's 2 cars. No flip. You can't really blame that on Axe, so. Axe, that was on both of you. I mean, there's no one you can blame it on. It was what had happened. So don't be mad at your teammate. Speaking from an owner standpoint, from a commentator standpoint, what the hell is going on? Oh, wrecking! I don't even know. I was trying to change. Oh my God, they saved it. That was an amazing save. I don't know what I was typing. Oh, I was typing change. What laps? What laps is he on? 50. Is that 58? Are they on? What are they? What laps are they on now? I don't know if I did that right just now. I can't even see the full screen. Wait, so genuinely, I don't know how many laps he's on. Is he on the lead lap now? Shadow, Dexter. Wait, what lap are they on now? Wait, when they hit the line. 60, okay. Here we go. Oh, Miguel spinning in the back. I think I don't know what had happened. He just got shoved looking into the full thingy. Yeah, Blake had broke and that shoved up. Oh, more problems. Blake Cambug. What is going on? Speed Motorsports is getting bullied. You know, back in my day, Speed Motorsports did the bullying. The lag is getting worse when I turn off the toggle decor, so it won't look pretty, but it'll be something. As VVA's number 4, it's Kimi, leading with Shadow right behind. There's Miguel trying to catch up to the 2-speed Motorsports drivers. Dots into the wall. Gonna stay on the wall, looks like he's lagging. Our flip count is on 1 right now currently with Adrian. But again, a caution could happen if 3 cars wreck. And then again, it's a flip count, not a wreck count. Wreck counts don't matter. Blake got shoved into the wall by Sin. He's gonna lift off a little bit. Not much, but looks like he's saving. Because remember, the VVA cars needed to save fuel. I don't know how much they need to save, but they're definitely not going the full speed that they need to, especially... No, Blake isn't. Blake is saving. Kimi's full throttling it. Full throttle low. He's going full throttle. He's stepping it on the gas. Decoration looks pretty. Let me know what happens. I am off whatever they are doing. We were trying to delete something real quick. As we did. As nothing else had happened. I'm so sorry if you hear me sniffle. Vegas allergies suck. So it is not the funnest, but it is something. As Blake's still trying to catch up to these front runners. That's Kimi and Shadow. Kimi gonna lead that lap still. He hasn't. The order really hasn't changed for a couple of laps. As the sun still goes down. What, the sunset? I got you. It's pretty easy to do. This track likes too. I'm so excited for a night race. Like a day and night, like an actual day and night race, because I think daylight savings kind of messed us up and made it to where it's like. Texas, I don't know what. Yeah, Texas is gonna be night. Texas will be. Oh, that's gonna be day and night. No, but that's gonna be day and night, especially with it being later at night. So our schedule, MRCL, you'll see that on YouTube this next upcoming week. Also, look for the. You know what? We're gonna pause right there. Shadow looking for the lead on Kimi. As he's going to go to the inside. And here he comes, shoving him up. This battle might not help him pull away. As they're side by side, Adrian's going to pit again. For the reason very unknown. As Shadow still trying to make that move on the number 11. On the number 4. As we're going to go on board camera. You know what? No. Let's crank it up. As we come back, Kimi still getting chased down by Shadow as Blake and Sin are catching up with the fuel window getting just a little bit tighter for these VVA cars. And I guess everyone. We've still got 30 laps of racing, boys. Here comes Shadow. Shadow maybe trying to make a move. He doesn't. He's staying there. What is that going to do for him? He's 2 laps down. Yeah, he gets 1 lap back because he's 2 laps down. So he's just doing whatever he wants. I mean, hey, when you're screwed out of a race, you're screwed out of a race. You might as well stay screwed. Exactly. As it looks like that's Blake coming into pit road. As you see him signal off. Blake gonna pit, and along with Kimi, that's VVA. And Shadow inherits the lead, running on a different strategy. Can they pull it off? I guess they're going to their VC and figure out what, how much fuel Shadow's on, Sin's on, and Jackson. As here comes Axe. Looked like he's gonna pit, he's not. As Shadow is gonna pit. Looks like he's gonna stay safe. As Sin now takes the lead. They come right out in front of the VVA cars. He's gonna try to block him. As he does, he moves him out of the way. Jackson? Shadow. Well, Shadow pit already, so it's gonna... But you can, I mean, with the guess, you can make that Jackster... Oh, contact! You can make Jackster and Miguel. Jackster, Miguel, Dots, and Cambug are all on the same strategy, except for Cambug. Cambug might have a little bit more fuel than everyone else that is in the main pack. It looks like Sin has a little bit more than what Shadow had, so you can maybe say that Sin might be good on fuel. Check if anyone's pitting anymore. Oh, that is, I think, Newbly. As they're still, VVA stays with him, which they shouldn't be pushing. They're not, there it is. Which is gonna slow down Sin, especially with him trying to make a move. As Kimi gonna stay right there. Sin's completely shoving him down. Oh, wow. So, word from Sin is that he's going till it's over. And again, we've got 24 laps to go. It ain't over till it's over. Oh, I didn't know that would happen. Oh, contact, Sin! Sin and Kimi, as this thing is just not letting me do it. Okay, there we go. What is going on? Turn on the emote tab. I'm like clicking buttons. I'm trying to see if I can make anything easier. As Kimi tries to make a move on Sin. As I think more people might be able to. Yeah, that is Dotson Boy coming into pit road. Not with his teammate. As there's Shadow. Shadow, he's very far back, especially from the VVA cars. But the VVA cars might be helping Shadow, not on purpose, but they are slowing up Sin. As we are not at the point where we'll be calling blue flags, so basically they have another like maybe 15 laps till the blue flags will start coming out, or 16, maybe like 12, I don't know. As he is, yep, it looks like he's trying to slow him down. He's not really going anywhere, and that helps Shadow Jackster be able to catch up to him. The nose is still messed up. There's words from Gester. This is like the Indy 500, 2 lap cars ahead of the leaders, but this time they might need to pit, but who knows? Shadow might be able to catch up. Oh no, he's not. He's a lap down, so, but he might be able to catch up to the VVA car. So if everyone does eventually pit, he'll be right next to them. Bumper lock for the number 10. As that's Axe up in front of them. They come off turn number 4. No one else in pit road yet. Most of everyone is a lap down. As that's the VVA cars finally pulling away with the top 3 now next to each other, all trying to save. I think that is, looks like word Sin is gonna pit. Can he pit? Nice. And it looks like he's going to, damn. Fast pit stop for Sin. That's the entry, he's gonna do amazing there. And that's Axe, not Axe, that is Mr. Shu pitting. Also, now we're just waiting for Jackster and Miguel. Are you able to go see Jacksters? So then he should be like, yeah, I was gonna say he should be coming to pit soon, as it looks like he might. No, he won't. Here comes Sin. Sin might be out in front of the VVA cars. No, he won't. Sin's gonna be a little bit far back from them. He's gonna be with Shadow. Again, the 2 people battling right now. That's Jagster and Miguel saving their fuel with KM-Bug, the last car to not pit. KM-Bug usually, he's saving so much! KM-Bug completely off the throttle on the backstretch. KM-Bug did this before. He did this in Charlotte last season when it became a rule, especially with the stage racing, but at this season, you can basically do that. There's no rule for it. I think Jagster and Miguel might be trying to do the same thing, as Jagster barely touched that throttle coming into turn number 1, or turn number 4. Let it glide, words from Gester. As the Izod IndyCar Series, MRCL's Izod IndyCar Series, coming in 2 weeks. We did the signups. We've got a big lineup of drivers, D1 drivers mostly. It's going to be a fun league. It's going to be a fun one. The first race we're racing at is New Hampshire Roval, due to St. Petersburg being very big and not wanting us there. As you can see, Shadow and Sin have caught up to the 95 and 83. Oh, and the 95 is going to try to make a move. This is not going to help him at all, as KM-Bug still doesn't hit the throttle at all. Where's the people that need to spectate? Miguel, there it is. Miguel and Jagster. So let's look around the track right now. Your pack basically sits the 83, 95, 39, and 11. That is top 2 plus people who are a lap down, as Sin unlaps himself. Up front is Kimmy, is the VVA drivers. That's Kimmy, Blake, and Axe slowly gonna get lapped. And then far, far, far in front of them sits Newbly, all the way on the front stretch. And then in front of Newbly is Mr. Shu, who has pit. Also, there is, let me find him. There's KM-Bug also. Mr. Shu starting to catch up to him, and behind that is in front of that is Adrian and Dots, and then that is your whole circle around the field with 13 to go. As Shadow makes the move. I don't know what Shadow is doing. He's racing with them. He's slowing down. He's not, it doesn't look like he's trying, as there's the VVA cars all going with each other as the 11 shoves up the 95. As Axe should probably help his teammates, not by shoving them up and pushing and passing. And now it's weird because Miguel is getting almost held up by Shadow. But the blue flags will come into play soon as Shadow's gonna have to make a move away. He should have just kept going. I don't know why he's not. Because whatever he's trying to do is not helping him. As Kambug still on his insane strategy. Trying to save on the front stretch, barely hitting the line. As Miguel, it might be forcing Miguel to start going full throttle. As you can see, Jagster saving a lot more than Miguel. And of course, Shadow has something to do with that. And that's the 95 just pushing him. He looks like he's going to make a move. No, he's not really messing with him now. All he's doing is giving him the draft. Nine to go. Kambug all the way, hitting the line now with everyone all the way on the backstretch. What's gonna happen? Will Miguel run out of fuel, or will Jagster? I don't know. Go check in Miguel, what Miguel has, if he's in a BC. Well, never mind. It's Miguel now passing Shadow. There's three drivers that could win this. Miguel's been pushing for about the rest. What Gester has been saying is Miguel and Jagster are both running on different strategies. Jagster's trying to do the Kambug type strategy as Miguel isn't. Miguel is going. He's been going for the past 15 laps, trying to battle and get away from Shadow. And Kambug also, just to say, he's up entering the backstretch, so looks like he's starting to push just maybe a little bit more than he was as we are coming to 6 to go. Keep an eye on the whole field, see if they do anything bad. But Miguel, he's got 5 more laps to win this and basically make it. He needs to not run out of fuel. Take a look at the field. Miguel leading. Jagster second. Kambug very far back third. Blake fourth. Fifth. Kimmy sixth. Is Axe, that's he's in front. Sin also seventh. And Shadow right behind him, and that rounds out basically the people who are on the lead lap except for Shadow. As that's Axe now with Sin. Has contact with Sin and Axe. Both right in front of the leader. As Miguel still saving as much as he can. There's Sin having some problems. Miguel just still trying to hold it off. as they battle side by side right in front of him. As Axe gonna get past now, he's gonna put him a lap down, but probably not because Miguel is starting to save hella. They're same with Jackster. Jackster just got passed by Adrian and Dotson. Boy, Dots trying to get past Adrian, or Adrian trying to get past Dots. It's going 170, 180. Miguel is completely struggling as we are 2 to go here at Fontana. We don't know how much fuel Miguel is on, but it looks like it might be enough as he's starting to push. As coming to the line for the white flag. Final time. Sin looking to make a move, or Shadow looking to pass Sin. Final lap here at Fontana for the Auto Club 400. Miguel. California kid. I said that a lot, I say that again. In the number 95 in and out Dodge Charger for Chicago Cubs Racing. His first time in the league. He won 3 in a row. And now for the first time this season is looking to win. For the first time, Miguel wins the Auto Club 400. As there's still a battle between Sin and Shadow. Shadow looks like he's gonna slow. As there's a battle, Sin and Shadow, so it goes, and it looks like it's gonna be Blake is gonna take it. Sin is gonna take that spot, and Shadow's gonna take it. And that is Miguel up front. There's Newbly finishing his laps. There's everyone coming off the turn, going into pit road. Miguel is able to burn it down. Miguel gonna win. Look at him sitting there with the California coast sunset. They're not coast. This is nowhere near the coast. That's Miguel burning it down here at Fontana. The in and out number 95 Chicago Cubs Dodge Charger. Still burning it down. That's one you're gonna keep, especially the first of his season, of this season for him. As he sits there, throwing lag. All right, go to the thingy. Gester, can you get in his car? He's never mind. I read that wrong. Gester, get in his car, and then we're gonna do it right here in Victory Lane. So Gester, where are you? IMGB. Oh, there you are. Okay, get in it. No, you can't get in his car. You have to spawn it. So, Miguel, jump out of your car. Let him. By the way, stay in the VC if you are a driver, because I want to have at least a talk with you guys. Like an actual talk, not just like a... remove fuel, he says. Someone says. Okay. Who the hell just got flung? I don't know. And as Miguel gonna sit right there. There's no interview, unfortunately, because we can't be able to get audio. But Miguel gonna sit here for his first win of the season. And Gester in his car. That's gonna be. Gester won the race. He drove the car, but that is gonna be it for. That is gonna be it for MRCL. MCR on MRCL, streaming on MCRN on Twitch. That is it for the Auto Club 400. I'm your host Marcus. I was here joined with Gester very quietly, and that is Auto Club. We'll see you next week on YouTube for Texas, and we'll be back.